New World and Elyon are new upcoming MMORPGs soon released in the West, and these two titles are the biggest releases in MMORPG gaming world in 2021. Regarding genre, both games belong to MMORPG gaming genre, and they both have PvP and PvE features, but that's where all the similarities stop. If you hate New World, you will love Elyon, and other way around. New World and Elyon are two completely different games. Each one of them has some good sides and bad sides, and in the next few minutes you will see full comparison of those two games. Before we dive into video, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more MMORPG videos in the future. Okay, so first huge difference between New World and Elyon is a business model and region of origin. New World was developed by Western company Amazon Games and will be released on September 28 as a buy-to-play game. Elyon, on the other hand, is coming from East. Game was developed by Bluehole and will be published by Kakao Games on October 20 as a free-to-play game. Also, it's important to say that Elyon was released in Korea in December of 2020, so on October 20 we will actually see Western release of the game. So already on the start, huge difference between two games of same genre. Free-to-play business model will bring many players to the game after release, but usually free-to-play games are becoming with time pay-to-win games. However, buy-to-play model also doesn't guarantee that some game will not become pay-to-win. We have seen that in the past. Regarding list of officially supported languages and countries, both games have a long list of languages and countries which will be supported. But until now, we didn't see countries of South America on Elyon list. It would be really a shame if IP block will be up for countries of South America, but there is always a VPN as a solution. Now let's talk about Elyon first. Good sides and bad sides of the game. On the start of your journey in Elyon, you'll be able to choose between 6 playable classes: Slayer, Warlord, Elementalist, Mystic, Assassin, and Gunner. Slayer is actually a new class added to Korean version of the game about 2 months after release, but for Western release we will have from the start all 6 classes including Slayer. After you have picked your class, you will be able to choose between 4 different races: Human, Elf, Ain, and Orc, and of course to decide will you play as a male or female version of your character. Also, it's important to say that Elyon, as many other MMORPGs of AAA quality, have faction system. You can choose to play either as Ontari, either as Valpin faction, and if you like to play MMORPGs, then I don't even need to mention how important is the faction system in every MMORPG. MMORPG without faction system is losing huge part of PvP content, but luckily Elyon don't have that problem. Factions are here. In Elyon, you'll find lots of different equipment to gear up your character and to make it stronger. Gear is divided into 5 grades: common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. And additionally, there are 2 types of gear: normal and breakthrough. Gear can be upgraded and enchanted with improvements in stats, but that's another story for another video. For today, just to say that I find gear system of Elyon done on a good way. Now let's talk about combat. As you can see from gameplay in front of you, it's not a top targeting system, it's an action combat system. Under the fingers, combat feels fluid, fast, skill animations are beautiful and mostly short. And what is very important to say is next. How combat actually feels highly depends on the class you have chosen to play. So choose carefully. The fact that combat feels really good under the fingers remains, no matter which class you play, but your gameplay style and the way you fight will highly depend on which class you are playing. Regarding in-game content, Elyon have huge amount of different content and features for both PvP and PvE players. PvP players will enjoy in 200 vs 200 battlefield and in open world PvP, and PvE players can enjoy in dungeons of Elyon. Also, as you can see, graphics are really beautiful, so if you like this kind of graphic style, you'll enjoy in Elyon. How about optimization? Well, overall performance of the game was really good during beta testings, and we can only hope that the same very good experience with game performance we will also have after release of the game. And don't worry about guild system, it's here. Also, housing system of Elyon is really highly developed, and if you like to play this part of MMORPGs, then you will have lots of fun in Elyon because developers of the game have really done a great job regarding this feature of the game. Life skills, mounts, pets are also here, and I just have to mention that pets and benefits which pets are giving are really important part of gameplay. Other in-game features like mana awakening system and dimensional portals contribute even more to huge diversity of Elyon in-game content, and in today's video I can only mention those systems and I can't go too deep into it, but in the future you will find guides for new players on my YouTube channel regarding those two systems and many other new in-game systems specific to Elyon. Little but really amazing things which I need to mention are: you don't need to have special pet to loot items, and you don't need to do it for yourself. All you need to do is to come closer to that items on the ground, and that's it. Items are moved automatically into your inventory. And second thing, very useful and big time saver, is a dismantle function for items which you don't need, which you can access directly from your inventory wherever you are on the map. That means when your inventory gets full, you don't need to move to nearest city to find some NPC to dismantle those unwanted items. You can do that wherever you are at that moment in a few seconds by using dismantle function which you have in your inventory. That feels really good and saves lots of time. I will not forget to say that Elyon already now have amazing community of future players and dedicated team of developers, Bluehole and publisher of this game Kakao Games, which have done really a great job by adjusting and changing the game for the better, from that original Korean version of the game to the new version of the game, which will fit much better to Western players and which will be much less pay to win than original version of the game from Korea. If you like to play MMORPGs, Elyon is a game where you will find beautiful graphics, 6 playable classes, very good combat, huge amount of PvP and PvE content, guild system, pets, mounts, life skills, amazing housing system, faction system, open world PvP, instance dungeons and much more. Now, bad side of Elyon. Original version of the game, which was released in Korea in December of 2020, is pay to win. But publisher for the West, Kakao Games, and developers Bluehole have removed lots of pay-to-win features from the game for Western release. So we can only hope that game will be fine and that gaming community will not judge the game by pay-to-win reputation of the game released in Korea. So the only potential bad side of Elyon, it could become pay-to-win. But we need to see about that after release, since like I said, many of pay-to-win elements are already removed from the game. Now let's talk about New World. Like I said on the start, if you like Elyon, you will hate New World. And other way around, because general idea of the game and graphics of New World are completely opposite to Elyon. To explain that on simple way, you can imagine Elyon as something shiny and bright and New World as something dark and mystic. Design of New World was even more dark in the early days of development, and also this game was combination of survival game and MMORPG at the same time. But throughout development process, it became more MMORPG than survival game, and also whole game have get more of colors with open world looking more alive with each new update. Graphics of New World are really amazing, but you also must like this kind of style. So not everybody will like this specific style, which you can see in front of you, but we can all agree that overall job is done on a really high quality way regarding graphic design. In a New World, your gear and playstyle define the type of character that you play, so classless system. Players define their characters throughout the weapon mastery, attributes, and endless trade skill progression systems. There are 4 categories of weapons in New World: one-handed weapons, two-handed weapons, ranged weapons, and magical weapons. So you will enjoy in huge diversity of weapons to play with. Combat under the fingers feels good, not too fast, but then again not too slow. Maybe a little bit clunky. Open world is looking alive, character creation is decent, and user interface is looking clear and user-friendly. Quests and leveling don't offer anything revolutionary, but it's done on a good way. It feels normal. Maybe just to add that quests are all over the place, so that feels a little strange, but it's nothing that bad. Professions are one of the highlights of the game. The system is really well done. Exploration is also something interesting to do in New World. I enjoy in exploring things all over the map, and I had lots of fun doing that in New World. Regarding good sides of New World, I need to mention that Amazon Games have created a game perfectly suited for streaming, and that will have huge influence on future of this game since Amazon is owner of main streaming platform, Twitch. New World is a game created for streaming and in generally for content creators. However, did they create a game for players? We will see that very soon, just a few weeks after release. Bad sides of New World in one long but honest sentence are: bad optimization, lack of PvE content, lack of content in generally, clunky combat, quests all over the place, sound issues, mob stocks everywhere, raids missing, lots of little but annoying bugs, and most important on the end of the list, characters when in motion don't feel good under the fingers. It feels unnatural, like robots' movement. It's hard to explain, but you will see and feel what I mean when you will play the game. And actually, that's the only big issue and bad side of this game. All other things can and will be fixed in time. Other than that, game is fine, and we must not forget that company behind development of this game, Amazon Games, have almost unlimited resources. Marketing and advertising was really on high level during this period of time before release of the game. And already that fact alone will provide initial success of this game in early days and of course weeks after release of the game. However, after a few weeks, when honeymoon will be over, we will see how will players, not streamers, not content creators, how will players, gaming community accept New World as a game. Will it succeed or not? So as you can see, New World and Elyon are two completely different kind of games. But of course, if you like to play MMORPGs, you will maybe try to play both. And then later you will decide which one of these games fits you better. In the weeks to come, we will see what will future bring to New World and Elyon after release. We can only hope for the best. Let me know in the comments below video, will you play New World or Elyon after release? Or maybe both. Also, if you are interested into MMORPG and MMO games, check my YouTube channel for lots of guides, news and reviews from world of MMORPG gaming with main focus on new upcoming MMORPGs. Thank you for watching the video and make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more MMORPG videos in the future. See you soon.